Aliir, what does it mean to you to get to this 200-game milestone?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty special. I haven't really had time to really think about it too much, but yeah, I guess like any other player, you dream of playing one game, but to be able to get to 200, yeah, it's a special moment, and can't wait to be able to share it with my family that are coming over here and teammates, and yeah.
What do you think it means to the South Sudanese community?
Yeah, I guess that's probably a harder question to answer because, yeah, I'm hoping that I've been able to inspire the next, African kids that want to come through the system. But I always want to give a special shout out to Majak because he was the one that paved the way for me, and I'm hoping that I'm able to pave the way for the younger guys that are coming through. So, yeah, it's a hard answer a hard question to answer, but hopefully I've been able to, I guess, help them and give them a pathway to footy.
How important is doing that for you, like being a role model and setting that example for young kids coming through, maybe from that same heritage and background?
Yeah, it is very special to me. I mean, obviously early days, I didn't really understand what being a role model was. I was just, I guess, happy to be playing football and trying to play that to the best of my ability. And I guess the older you get, the bigger impact that you can leave behind. And I feel like me having my background and the community that's coming through, I guess it's just a bigger passion now to be able to, I guess, help the community and help the younger kids that are coming through. Hopefully they got someone to look up to that's paving the way, and that's going to make it easy for them to be able to want to do something, not just play football, but to want to be better people. I think that's probably the big thing.
Players are always talking about your happy demeanour on the field. Is that deceptive, or is that how you play the game?
That's how I play the game. I mean, to be honest, man, I'm so grateful of the life I have and what I've been given. You know what I mean? Like, we've been given this situation that's a privilege, and I don't take that for granted. I'm genuinely happy with the life that I have now that I've got two beautiful kids and a fiance that allows me to be able to switch off from football. I'll go home and I'll be a dad, I'll be a partner, and I'm just really starting to understand life a bit better. So yeah, it's just who I am. I'm always happy, always got a smile on my face. It's just how I am.
Does that help deal with a really challenging time for the club at the moment on the field?
For me?
For the team struggling with so many injuries.
Yeah, I mean, obviously injuries are part of the game, and I guess we've just been hit with a lot more than others. And I think for us, we've been able to give younger kids get games into them that they probably wouldn't have got a bit earlier. So I think for us is we want to be able to, I guess, accelerate our last two games into pre-season, and the guys that have been able to get opportunities to play senior football hopefully gives them a little extra drive in pre-season to want to improve and want to get better and understand the whole game plan.
What's Port Adelaide meant to you on this journey? Because obviously you made a big move from Sydney, but you've just been a phenomenal player here. What has the club meant to you?
Yeah, they meant so much. I mean, I still remember when Kenny and CD gave me the call and they said they were very keen to get me over here. Because obviously when I was at Swans, I was struggling for form and was sort of playing everywhere. I was in the ruck, forward, I was back, and couldn't really find form. And when I made the move here, I think Kenny just sort of gave me the license. I don't know if it was a change of environment or being in the new club, but they just gave me so much confidence and believed in me. And I think my footy has just sort of accelerated. And I'm forever grateful of those guys that got me here. And I really, really love my time here at Port Adelaide.
What about this year in particular? Yeah, obviously 21 was obviously an awesome year for you, but it feels like this year, compared to say last year, your form was taking another leap. Is there anything behind that in particular, do you think?
No, it's probably what I touched on before. I think I've got a good balance now in terms of when I do come to the club, I'm committed, I'm wanting to get better, I want to learn, I'm open to everyone and, giving my time there. But when I do go home, I'm a father, I'm a partner, that switch up sort of just allowed me to be able to balance my life a lot better. I'm very, very happy with the way everything is going so far. Obviously, on the footy field, it hasn't been going well, but we're all coming in, wanting to learn, wanting to get better, wanting a better understanding of the game plan and everything that's going with it. But on a personal level, it's just having that balance. I think that sort of helped me with my year.
In terms of
yourself, you had a notable concussion incident a few years ago. What have you made of what's been happening at Geelong?
To be honest, as I said with the balancing, I'm not big on what's happening in the AFL world, to be honest. So I can't really comment too much on that. Obviously, whatever happened last time with us happened, but in terms of what's going on with the AFL world at the moment, I'll keep away from that.
And in terms of and someone else about preparing to leave the club, pretty popular man Alfie. What will that moment be like? What's he meant to this club?
Oh, he's meant so much. Yeah, I guess for me, when I first come here, I was one of those players that used to, I'll pack my own boots and take them to away trips, take them to the game. But when I got here, he was the first to grab it. Said, "Don't you worry, I won't stuff up your boots. I'll make sure they're there every game." And he hasn't stuffed up at all. But I think just the commitment and the serving he's been able to give to the club, a lot of the boys are going to miss him around here. But he spoke to us yesterday, and we said, you're more than welcome to come here. But he said he's going to stay away from the bedroom. But yeah, he's one of those guys that's given so much to this football club, and all the players and staff love him.
How many family and friends are you going to have there on Saturday night, mate, particularly coming across or whatever?
At the moment, it's probably 30, but that might rise pretty quick because I had a few cousins ring me this morning and said, "You didn't tell me it was your 200 this weekend. I'm looking to get some flights over." So I've got people coming from Perth, from Canberra, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Sydney. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's just the beauty of my journey. I've been able to live in so many different states and make some great friends out there. So, and I guess for them to be able to come this one time and celebrate me, yeah, I guess it's pretty special and humbling, I guess.
Plenty of highlights, mate. Have you got one? I've got one, but you got one.
Highlights so far?
Your favourite?
No. Well, obviously your debut, it's probably a big one, and I was lucky enough to be able to debut in Queensland. So I had all my family and friends already there, and that's probably the special one, I think. Why? Which one do you have for me?
Mate, it just has to be the Sydney game, doesn't it?
Oh, the fifth? Yeah, well, I guess that's up there. My first goal was against North Melbourne. I think I was playing. I was playing on Majak, and he kicked 4 goals in the first half, and I was like, "Geez, I'm in for a day here." I ended up playing all right the second half and then kicked the match winner. So that probably might be up there too with that. So.
You've had so much time at Port as like a team that's competing, and we've talked about the injuries and how hard it's been this year. Do you think that you're going to be, how many more games have you got, and you reckon when it turns around you'll be a part of that as well?
Well, I might have to go just tweak the car. I mean, I've got another year, and I'm fully committed there. This is where I'm going to finish my playing days, and we have so much trust in Curry and what he's doing. Obviously, he hasn't been able to have his full strength side there, but as I touched on before, I think giving games into these younger guys, I think it's going to accelerate their career, and hopefully when we go into summer, they'll be able to come with that hunger. But yeah, in terms of hanging around longer, maybe we'll go chat to Curry, give him another 2 years or so.
You talked about the connection with Majak before. Just in general, the connection between you South Sudanese boys. I know there's the group chat, I'm sure it's probably buzzing along this week. What is that like? Can you take us inside what it's been like going through that with them?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it was Ruben Williams' idea to start it, and he just wanted a way where we can all just sort of just chat and connect. And it's been around probably 5 years now. And then there's times, obviously, when it dies off and then it picks up as soon as someone sends a video of a funny little meme or something, then the chat goes off again. But I think just having that is just a good way, I guess, for us to stay connected and chat. And because throughout your footy journeys, there's challenges that happen. There's some boys that are not playing, so they might be feeling down. But we just wanted to have a platform where they can share that with us, because they might not be able to share it with other people, but we wanted to be as open as you can, and just let them know that we are a tight unit group. Like whatever's happening outside is happening, but it's all right to share your feelings and how you're going. So that was the whole point of it. And yeah, there's a few boys that sent a few messages already. So it's good to have that, I think, for us.
He's pretty confident he'll play this weekend. Have you had much to do with him during the week? Obviously, you train tonight and you'll have more of a crack at it. But are you confident confident he's the type of guy who can get himself up?
Yeah, you know what Hornet's like. He just wants to play footy. He loves playing football. So obviously he got training tonight, and to be honest, I think he'll play, but he has to get through training and go through the medicals and all that. But he's just the guy that wants to play. He loves competing, and he just wants to be out there on the track. So my gut feeling is I think he'll play, but he just has to get through training tonight.
And just to clarify, you talked about wanting to keep playing. Like you looking like you're good. You're all Australian contention. How are you feeling, and how long do you want to play for?
Yeah, I feel good, honestly. Yeah, just I haven't really had any problem. I don't think I missed a game, probably the past 2 years, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, I want to play for as long as I can. I'm not saying I'm gonna, play till I'm 39 or 40 or whatever that is. I'm just gonna sort of take it, I guess, year by year. I got next year, and just to try and, I guess, have that hunger of wanting to get better, wanting to improve, not just think everything is going to happen. Because I think when you get older, you get banged up, and I guess some people out there might say you train less, but there's other ways of you getting fit and wanting to get better. So as long as I can keep doing that, and I've got the hunger to play football, which I do, then I'll keep playing for as long as I can.
You've been such an active role model with things like the Multicultural Power Cup and those sort of things. Is that something that you see yourself potentially doing beyond footy within your community or other multicultural groups? Yeah.
I've had a little chat with the AFL in terms of what my life post football could be, and to be honest, that's a big passion of mine, helping the younger multicultural kids that are coming through and trying to give them a pathway that I didn't have when I was younger. So it's definitely something that I want to do, whether it's, I guess, starting an academy or a foundation or whatever it may be. It's something that I'm open to doing. But as soon as I retire, I might have to have a year off and travel on holiday for a little bit before I start work. So yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Good stuff.